Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So today we will see how the React works and how the React build goes, and how the JS files it will generate from the TSX file. So currently we are using the TSX files only for the coding purpose. You can see these are the TSX files by using the these are my TSX files. And also we'll see the how each file works: npmrc file and the package.json file, package-log.json file, and the gitignore. I think everyone knows. npmrc, we'll see the different files, different configuration files, how it will work and what's the benefit. Please don't skip this video and please continue to see. We'll enter into topic npmrc. So based on this npmrc, we'll first initially we'll see the npmrc. So based on the given registry, the compiler will go and get the dependencies from this given URL, and it will post inside the node models folder. So npmrc will download the, so compiler will be downloaded the list of dependencies. So the list of dependencies is mentioned in the package.json. You can see in the package.json dependencies are there. So these dependencies will be read by compiler, and it will go and download based on this npmrc registry. It will go to that URL and it will download the dependencies and it will post inside the node models. So this is simple. So this is the dependencies. So these are my application dependencies, D3, some React flowcharts. So whatever the dependencies if you want, you can post inside these dependencies. So this is the use of the npmrc. So sonar properties, currently only this much it is there in my project. So again, going back to the package.json only. In the package.json, so we'll be having some kind of a scripts. So this is the start. So if you do npm start, so internally it is calling run-s storybook. Okay, so the storybook is the one more script. It is interlinked. The storybook is one more script. So what the storybook is telling: start storybook p port number with the given port. So in the storybook, so if you call npm start, what it is internally happening? So run-s storybook. So this is one more script. So like that you can give space and you can call one more script also. So this storybook we are using only for our local testing. For the deployment purpose we are using the build. So build means it will convert the tsx file into JS, because each browser like Chrome or Microsoft Edge, or we have the earlier Internet Explorer, each browser will understand the JS only. So browser compatibility we have to deploy in our servers. It depends. So for the converting tsx to JS files, what we'll do is we'll do npm run build. Okay, so this run build, so this is the entry point for the build. What it is doing, run-s clean. So clean means again one more script it is calling internally. So this command will clear the dist folder. So clean means this clean, it will clear the dist folder. Build all dev. So this is again one more script I am calling in the single line. So this build all dev. So cross -env. So I'm setting the environment variables here, development, and the scripts folder. So from the scripts folder I am calling this particular script .mjs file. You can see, you can go inside the scripts folder and see. So this is my .mjs file. So in .mjs file, what I'm doing is I'm just iterating the all src in the widgets. So inside the src I have some widgets folder. So whatever the tsx files is there in the inside, I'm just taking the folder. So each folder, I think inside the widgets, inside the edges folder, I have again the folders. So I created some structure like that. So each folder, so it is telling the folder is building. So each folder again on the each folder I am running the webpack build widget configure.js and -env cmp. So cmp is the folder name. So I am passing this cmp as again environment variable. So the webpack build. So I'm telling take this configuration file and take this CMP. So the CMP as a environment variable and widget.js file as a config file. So I am running this webpack build. So this config file will go and see what is there inside this config file. So inside this config file, so this is the main config file. I'm doing the required webpack, okay, and the required path and the module.exports. I think this is the common syntax. It is there in the React official documentation also. So in this return object, you have to give the entry. Entry is a tsx mode. So this is the node env development or production or so depending on your staging. So this is the environment output. So after converting this tsx, where that js file will go and sit, I'm telling go and sit in the dist folder. So this is the es build loader. So these are the rules which is used by the webpack while converting tsx to jsx. So this is the tsx loader css. So it is for the css compiling. You can tell the compiling, it is for the tsx compiling. So these are the some rules we have to create. These are the rules we have to create. So this is my config file. So again going to reiterate. So build internally will call as a run-s clean build all dev. So clean means clean remove dist. It will clear the dist folder for the first for this one. Again build all dev. I am doing the freshly build again. So I'm setting the node env as a development. So node comma so script slash. So this is the mjs file. I'm calling the script file. You go and see in the. So this is my widget all.mjs file here. So here I'm calling the actual build will be happening here by picking this config file. Inside this config file we'll be writing where to the entry point and where output go on sit and how the so what are the rules, what are the css compiling rules and svgs also. So some rules will be defining this config file, and I am passing as a CMP as a environment variable. So this CMP you can see in the this config.js file. If you go to this config.js file, you can see this CMP. So this CMP is the name, is the folder name, and it will be same as the file name also. You have to maintain that folder structure. So the file name, so the same folder name will be go and sit in the JS also, in the dist file also. Suppose you can see the dist file here. You can see the dist file. So already JS is there. So this is my JS file which is generated by the webpack. So this one is a little tricky to understand, but the browser will understand this format. So these are my JS files. So these are my JS files. So these JS files will be deploying to the server. So currently we are using some third-party some tool that we don't know like where exactly internally it is deploying. It is commonly shared for all other teams also. We'll just use the tool and we'll upload our JS files there. Ideally for the front-end servers we'll be using the Nginx. So this is the overall automation synthesis. So this is about the package.json. So package-log.json will be generated if you do npm install. So that time it will be generated. So here also you can see the log version. So this log file version will be keep on upgraded if you do the npm install. So my log file version is currently 2. So this is also important parameter. This is the package.json. Here you will be having dependencies, devDependencies you can give, and you can give you can add the contributors also. The main thing is scripts only. So internally it will call the multiple scripts again. Say clean build all prod. So this build all prod is again one more script. Here I am clearly telling which file to pick, which JS file to pick, webpack. So like that it is internally connected. So what developers will do, simply npm run build. So they don't know story about inside what it is happening. So this is the story, friends. So this is the test cases. So currently we have not written any test cases in the React.